Hey, this is Paul Payton with Focal Splash, and today I'm going to try something I haven't done before, and we're going to copy part of this baby's face over to the other side and see if we can't get rid of the mom's hand. Alright, that's not normally the way you would do this. The best way to do this normally would be to take two pictures, one where the mom is holding the baby on this side and the other one the mom is holding the baby on that side, and then you can put the two pictures together. But that's not how the photographer did it this time. The baby started fussing, didn't get the other picture, and that's the end of that. So let's see what we can do. I don't even know if we're going to be able to do it. First, I'm going to make a copy of the background just to keep the background there. Let's grab the marquee tool and zoom out just a little bit so I can see the edge of the picture. And I'm just going to grab half of this and just do that. Copy that. Put it up on its own layer by hitting Control J and hit Control T to transform. Right clicking on it, gonna hit flip horizontal and then just move it on over. Alright, it's not the final result here, but let's see what we can get. Interesting, huh? Alright, so hitting enter on that, I would like to use the brush tool on a layer mask, and with the black selected, make the brush fairly large, and I know we don't need this duplicated, so let's just do that. Alright, so that'll look different, you know. And I really liked the baby's eye the way it was, so let's see if we can just maintain that. Keep it from being just a full-on copy here, so it doesn't look strange. I'm liking that. Now, you know, what is this, right? Well, we're going to have to just darken this area up. We'll figure out what we're going to do there. But other than that, I'm kind of liking it. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Instead of darkening it, let's grab the lasso tool, go back to this layer, and let's just see what happens when we lasso this. And just grab that much of it. I'm just playing here just to see what we get. Put that up on its own layer, Control J, Control T. I'm going to flip it around like so and put it underneath. I'll move it up above this other layer. Not when the transform tool is active, you know. Yeah, you know. Let's just leave it there for now and see what we get. Hit enter. Move it up above this other layer. Well, I'm going to make another copy of it. And Control T and flip it around like this. Just still playing here. Let's just see what we get. Hit enter on that. And now with the layer mask, I'm just going to paint black. We can obviously paint white again and get this back. So just like this. Remember, we're just playing here, right? Just a couple of people having fun with Photoshop. On this one, add the layer mask with black brush. Make sure you have that selected. And just some people in here playing with Photoshop. See what we can get. Fun with Photoshop. Yay, team. Alright, let's see. It's going to be under here. Definitely don't need that little piece. Alright, back to this layer mask. Back to this layer mask. Let's try the healing brush. Let's see what we get. Alright, we're on the layer. I'm going to click on this, then I'm going to hit create a new layer. I use Control Shift N, gives you the dialogue, and just hit enter. Could just click down here and do that, but my mouse doesn't like to reach all the way down there. So let's just see what happens when we're going to try and darken this anyway, being that it should be somewhat shadowed. So we can blur this in here, kinda. I need to clone stamp this. So I'm going to grab this right here with the clone stamp and just kind of fill in a little bit more fuzzy. And right here. And right here. Healing brush. Yeah, I like that. Healing brush from over here. That looks pretty good, I think. And we need to fuzz that edge out a little bit. Alright, this is what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to create a new layer. I'm going to hit the Alt key and on the clone stamp, hit Alt and grab right there. And just paint right here. Just painting a little bit of shadowed fuzziness. You know, why are you painting shadowed fuzziness right there? Well, because I'm going to use the transform tool. And use the transform tool and take this fuzzy. We're going to put this fuzzy edge right under here. And we're going to warp it. And I'm going to warp this down a little bit. Warp that down a little bit. We're going to try and pretend like this piece of fuzz. Let's put it right over the... Yeah, I like that. Alright, enter. Now, also with the layer mask, I love layer masks, obviously. Alright, and with black, I'm going to lower the opacity to 30 by pressing 3. And just kind of sort of erase this. Tell me true. Doesn't that look like it was always there? Right, I don't like that, so I'm going to clone stamp right from and just with the opacity set to 50 and just put something right there. Give it a little more something to look at instead of, because it looks fake. So now with the healing brush, we're going to blur it a little bit and unfake it. You think? Think that's how that works? I'm going to use this and just blur it like that. And nobody's the wiser. Alright, now, I don't like that, so I'm going to get the clone stamp tool, clone from here, just down there a little bit. Make it look a little better. Same here. Cloning from this spot. Just give that arm a little more definition. There. Okay. So now I want to darken what I've just done there. So I can select all of these layers. I'm going to save that just like that. And to do that, I'm going to just go ahead and flatten those layers into one. Create a new layer, enter. We're going to clip this layer to the lower layer, so it's only going to affect this layer. So let's see what we, okay, like this. Alright, and we'll bring down the opacity on it. I'm liking it. And even put a layer mask on it. And we'll paint with black where we don't think the darkness should be. A big soft brush. We're at 30% opacity. And just take it off the arm here completely. Okay. I like it. Let's take it off of here too, because there would be no reason for the chin to be darker really there. Let's go to 100% opacity just to make sure it's gone. Alright, now work on it some more here. 40% opacity, painting with black, and still just kind of remove it a little bit more. We need it a little brighter up in here to match, you know, this out here. Alright, there's still a lot more work we could do, and I'll finish up some other work, some blurring some edges and things like that, some color toning, but that wasn't what this little video was about. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. I think it turned out pretty good. You know, there's still some, there's still a little line right here. You know, there may be some other anomalies that we'd look at later, but I think it looks really good. So please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and hopefully I taught you something. And if I didn't, well, give me a comment, yell at me, and tell me what you want me to show you. Thank you very much.